Hey y'all, let's talk about assets. If you're buying your first home and are nervous about the bank statements, let me walk you through what we're going to actually look for, what doesn't matter, and how to avoid delays. This is general education for first time home buyers. Every loan is different, but this should help you know what to gather and how to prepare. Why do we even need your bank statement? We're not judging how often you shop at Amazon. We're looking to confirm that you have the money that you need, that it's coming from an acceptable source, and any potential debt that might not be showing up on the credit report. We're confirming that you have enough funds for your down payment, your closing cost, and sometimes a little extra. That's what we like to call reserves. These funds can be in your checking account, your savings account, your 401k, or any combination of those. If you move money back and forth between accounts, like from checking to savings or vice versa, just be sure to provide both statements. That way we can show one statement that shows the money coming out and the other statement shows the money going in, and then we have the complete paper trail. Same thing with the 401k. If you're using the funds from your 401k for your down payment, we can get a copy of the 401k statement and the checking account statement to get the approval. And then once the funds are actually deposited into the bank, we'll just get an updated statement on each of them, showing the funds coming out of one account and going into the other. You want to avoid things like large cash deposits, a lot of transfers back and forth, or a lot of overdrafts. But if you do have those things, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to cause you any problem. Most of the time, it just means we need to do a little bit more documentation before we submit it to underwriting. So, the next thing is when you do provide the copy of your bank statement, what does it need to have on it? It'll need to have your name, the bank name, the account number, at least the last four digits, the date of the statement, the dates that the statement covers, and it needs to include all the pages, and that's important. If the first page of your bank statement says it's page 1 of 6, then we need to turn in 6 pages, or it will not be considered a complete document and the underwriter will just ask for it again. Now, sometimes some of those pages might even be blank, and that's okay. We turn them in anyway. We can't accept screenshots from your online banking because it's not going to have all those elements on there that they're looking for. If you don't have a complete bank statement, that's okay. If you can print out a transaction history that covers at least a 30-day or a 60-day, depending on what your loan requires, then that's fine too. For a bank printout, though, we need to, again, make sure it has your name on it, the bank name, the account number. For a printout, we'll also need to show the running daily balance and the URL. And the URL is basically just the web page that you pulled it up under. It'll print on the bank statement, either at the top or on the bottom. If you can print something from your online banking that has all of those elements, then we can just use that. Sometimes when you go to print that from your online banking, it won't have all of those elements on there. And if that's the case for your bank, you would just need to go to the bank and ask them to do the printout for you, and they'll stamp it. And then that should cover it. If you have any weird situation, or if you are just nervous about something and have questions, feel free to reach out to us and we'll help you figure out what you need to do. Thank you.